Hi there, we're here at this bridge and old stream. We're just going to have a look around. So we've never been in here before, but we think it's pretty old, so we're going to do a bit of mudlarking and maybe a bit of metal detecting, and we'll see what we can find. I'll show you around here. So I'm going to get our wellies on and get in, and we'll bring you back. Okay, so as you can see, I'm in the water. It's pretty shallow, although it's quite fast flowing today. We've had some bad weather, so I'm just going to have a look around on the bank first. I can already see some sort of bits of old pottery, which I think is a good sign. Yeah, I'm not sure how old it is, but there's bits around, so that's good. I'm going to have a look, see what I can find, and then I'm just going to have a look in the banks and see if I can find anything. Pretty nice location. And we've got some metal detecting as well, just a bit higher up. So I'll bring you back if we find anything. So I've just been looking along the river by eye, where it's a bit slow, and I found a couple of interesting things. So there's a bit of pottery here. It's got a nice pattern on it. I'm not sure that it's very old, but it's quite nice. Bit of blue and white, which is really pretty. Looks pretty old. Shame that there's not more of it. So cute. A little teacup handle, which is tiny, snapped off but still adorable. And then this looks pretty old, so it's got some writing on it. Can't quite see what it says, and we've missed the date, but still pretty old and quite an interesting little find. And there's some other bits of pottery as well, which are a bit newer, and a bit of green pottery here. Again, shame that there's not much more of it, but still really nice. So I'm just looking along here by eye. It's quite difficult to do it by eye because the water is quite fast moving, so we can only do it in the shallow bit. There are other things to be found. Not that. Looks like a bit of pottery here. Bit of china. I don't think there's much age to it. No patterns or anything. Oh wow, that's really nice. Looks like a lid of something. Still quite intact, which is great. There's lots of leaves around, so that makes it a little more difficult. I can see another bit here. A bit easier to get out, broken, but a bit of pattern on it. It's quite nice. Oh, this is nice. Nice green colour. Again, not very much of it, but you can see that that had quite a nice pattern. So I'll keep that. I can see a great big bit here. Well, this is nice. It's got a nice blue pattern on it. Again, shame that there's not much more of it. I'm not sure how old that is, but that's a nice bit of pottery. Nice find. Oh, a little bit. I think that used to be green, but probably could do with a bit of a wash off there. Can't quite see what it is. Just a bit of white china there. So we've just come across this already out of the water, so it's quite interesting. It looks like maybe the top of an old barrel or something. Broken, but still an interesting find there. And I see something here, which is, yeah, more green pottery. Looks pretty old this, nice colour. Oh wow, I don't know what this used to be. Some holes in the bottom.
That was it, somebody then.
Oh, excellent, a bottle. It's full up. I don't think it's very old. Screw top, but still it's intact, so it's always nice to find something intact. That's good. So we think we find another bottle under the water. Not sure if you can see very well. Oh yeah, here we go. It looks the same as the other one, but again I think it might be quite modern, but still it's completely intact, which is really nice. So that was good. And we just pulled this out, which is retro. It looks like a really old PC tape drive almost. So I'm not quite sure what that's doing in here, but still quite interesting to find it all the same. We'll bring you back when we find anything else. So we're moving down, see what else we can find on the way. Not sure if this is, looks like it might be a bottle. Yeah, it's not complete. An old Coca-Cola bottle with the top missing, which is a shame. Looks like it's been here a while. So we've just moved down a little bit further to see if we can find anything. There's quite a lot to be found around here, but the leaves are making it a bit more difficult to spot things. Oh, this is oh wow, this is nice. A really old, looks like a really old bottle stop. It's got some writing on it, a bath obviously, and then some writing around the outside, which I can't quite make out at the moment, but we'll see if we can work it out when we get it home and let you know what that says. It's a nice find. So I've just spotted a tiny bit of looks like, yeah, blue and white china. I found a couple of different pieces of that today, so we'll show you them all at the end. This one's not quite as defined, and I've also just found this. I'm not really sure what this is, but looks like it maybe used to be some sort of chimney pot or something. It's quite a big thing to find, buried beneath a rock, and we're just going to try and see how much further down we can get. It is getting a little bit deeper and faster, so it's a bit more difficult, but we'll give it a go. There's still plenty of things coming out, which is good, and we'll bring you back, let you know what we find. So we're back from our trip today, larking along the stream, and this is the collection that we've brought home with us. So we'll just have a look at some of the best things that we found. So there's lots of different bits of pottery. A little green thing here that looks like it used to be the bottom of something. This bit here is interesting. It's got some holes in the bottom. We can't quite work out what it used to be, so if anyone's got any ideas, it would be great to hear them. Another nice little bit of green pottery that maybe was a cup or something. Quite a nice shape, that one, and a nice colour. And then quite a few that have got some patterns on. So these here are quite pretty. Very much of them, but still interesting. And then this here's got some writing on it. So The top it looks like, I can't see that very well there, it looks like ACMA and then made in, but we haven't got the rest of that, which is a shame. My little teacup handle, which I really like. It's got a nice pattern on it. This one looks like maybe it used to be part of a ramekin or something. And then the bigger things here. So this is interesting. I wasn't sure if it was part of a chimney. It's got a bit of a liner or something in it, but again, if anyone has got any ideas about what it might be, then let us know. It's quite heavy, that. This you will have only just seen us pull out because the battery went on the camera just as we found this, but this came out intact. A really nice pot there. So, looks like it's been in there quite a long time. And then some bottles, so I don't think these are particularly old, but they're all intact. That's fun. And then a Coca-Cola bottle, which we're going to try and date, not complete, but it's a shame it's got a bit of a smashed top. Yeah, but still nice to find. And then these two, so this is intact. It looks like it used to be the top of a jar or something. That was quite a good find, that was buried quite deep. And then this one is probably our favourite, so some sort of topper or stopper, and it says on it bath, and then around the outside, I don't know if you can see it very well here, it says Cater, Stoffel and Forth Limited. It must be the makers, I assume. So again, anyone got any ideas what this used to be for, then we'd be really interested to hear it. This is a really good find, quite good condition, and we think it's pretty old, so that's the find of the day.